Hello, I just wanted to come on and take a few minutes to talk about reintroducing yourselves. Um, in 1999, I started a business, and originally it was called Candy's Tax Service. And about 2015, 2016, I began just changing the name in conversation, and then I eventually changed it over, for my registration with the IRS and the Secretary of State and all that. And I just started rebranding, and I named it Martin Business Solutions. So in that transition, of course, there was some concern and fear that if I change the name, will people know that it's me, or will they recognize because the colors are different? Went through that whole entire process, but I just kept saying, it's time to shift, it's time to change. And I just changed. And so I just began to reintroduce, my company in a different light. And not to say that I didn't have some of my same clients, I just started reaching for a different type of clientele and just evolving my services. And, I just did all this work. And now Martin Business Solution is what everybody knows anyway. It's like Candy Tax Service. They're like, oh yeah, I remember that, so long ago. So now I was just sitting here thinking, why is it so difficult sometimes for people to do that with themselves? We hear about companies rebranding, teams getting new names, colors changing for outfits and uniforms, and all of that is just a reintroduction of perhaps the same thing, but in a new light. And so when it comes to who we are, we have to give ourselves permission to change and to rebrand and to change our clientele personally. And what I mean by that is, if you want to look at this in a spiritual sense, we were those that didn't love and honor God, and now we've come into salvation, and now we're new creatures, we're born again, we love God, we honor Him. And so even in our careers, you went to school 4 years, you got your degree, you've been working at this job 12 years, you're established, you've moved up in the hierarchies, and you are on your way. And then one day you just decide, this is not what I want to do. And it's okay. It's okay to reintroduce yourself. And don't look at, I put 4 years of college in. I got all these student loans. I got all the company T-shirts. And I've just put my all in all into this job. My coworkers are now my family. And this is not what I want to do. You give yourself permission to reintroduce yourself. And a lot of times we put ourselves in boxes and we say, since I've invested this much time, this is it. This is what I'm going to do forever. And that is not the case. And don't look at it as wasted time, or if I would have I should have started what I wanted to do back then, and all those things that we go through. So I just wanted to encourage you to give yourself permission to reintroduce yourself. Nothing that we went through is lost. It's not time wasted. It's just like a learning experience. It's just like class. You've been in the industry for the last 30 years, and now you want to do something totally different. It's okay. Companies change their logos all the time, update their logo, change colors, change location. So it's okay for you to reintroduce yourself. Have a great day.